Muy buenas a todos, bienvenidos a una nueva entrevista en Eurovision Info. Estamos hoy con Maxine, una de las posibles representantes de Malta en Eurovisión. Welcome, Maxine. Thank you for accepting our interview.
Thank you for inviting me. So no.
Yeah. Hi, Maxine. Yeah, thanks again for your time. So, as we know, you are one of the contestants for the next Malta Eurovision Song Contest 2023 to choose the Maltese entrant for Eurovision 2023 in May in Liverpool. How do you feel when you got chosen for this selection and you made the cut through to the first 40 songs that were selected for the quarterfinals? And what are your expectations for the contest, as you are not new to this contest and all this process?
Yes, I took part first when I was 16 and then 17, and now I'm 23. So it's been 5 years since I took part. I wasn't considering submitting a song this year, but I was just writing alone, and I felt like it could be a good submission, and I already had another released song which everyone was like, why didn't you submit that for Eurovision 2 years ago? So I'm like, I'm not gonna miss this opportunity. And then when obviously they announced the 40, I was very happy, because it's a different style song that I usually submit. So I was very anxious at the same time for everyone to hear it and to see if people like the style and people like the song.
Yeah. No, yeah, we can wait to hear the song. What was that song that you mentioned that people were thinking like if we were asking you to submit for Eurovision?
It was Thunder. I don't know.
Yeah, that was amazing. Also, you performed that one on the Isle of Malta, like MTV show one time?
I Lie, and another song from my EP Onana on the Isle of MTV, yes.
Yeah. It was amazing, like those performances. I was obsessed with your outfit and everything. It was so nice. Okay, so now talking about your song for this year, Alone. From listening like to the snippet and also like the other day what they premiered on the first quarterfinal, it's we can see that it's a very emotional and vulnerable ballad with very deep message. And there are also similar songs in your latest album called Skin Deep, like for example, Underwater, that I really love. It's my favorite from yours. Especially that version that you released last week. I think it was the acoustic one. Oh my God, it was amazing. So but these are really different to the songs that we just talk about, like Thunder and all the songs that you perform on the Isle of Malta show. Which kind of songs do you prefer more singing? And also, why do you decide to submit this song rather than an upbeat song, which it could be like not more suitable, but more like Eurovision-like?
I think songs I prefer performing would be songs that I can move and dance to, for sure, because that's I enjoy being on stage, like available on TV and all that. So that's what I enjoy performing. But what I enjoy singing to are deep and emotional songs, and those are the songs that I put more effort into songwriting to, because I can put my heart out, write about anything I'm feeling, and it's more comfortable. Actually, I didn't really have an upbeat song for this year. I wasn't considering it, so it was my only choice. It was the only reason why I entered Eurovision this year. Alone was the only reason. But I think something different is not a bad idea.
Can you tell more about what alone means to you, and what you want to convey with your performance?
The meaning of alone, it all came about through just a random feeling that I get, and that I think comes as an after effect of grief. Is the feeling when you're surrounded by a lot of people, and a lot of friends, a lot of family who love you and care and support, but at the same time there are certain moments when you feel lonely and you feel like no one can understand you, not just physically, just even mentally. No one can understand you and feel the same way you do. I was very close to my mom, and when she passed away, I felt like there was a kind of hole that no one else can fill, even if I have more friends and more family who are there for me and who are supporting me. I think that's a feeling that comes and goes, you know. It's not a feeling that's always there, because I am surrounded by a lot of friends and family who love me. But at the same time, you would I'd get those moments where I'm like, why isn't everyone understanding me? Why is no one understanding me? Why am I feeling alone at this moment? And on the day when I was writing alone, I was just speaking to a friend. It was a very random encounter, like, and a random feeling that I'm like, why am I feeling like this, you know? And I just had to write it through alone.
Yeah.
You have already entered in Junior Eurovision Song Contest in 2009
Yeah.
with Toy Soldier,
That's
and
right.
in MESC in 2017 with Bombshell. How is the two experience for you, and how they shaped you and as an artist until today? And do you feel this time is different or not?
I feel like I was always a Eurovision fan, so it was always one of my main aims to enter MESC when I was young. So exactly when I turned 16, I'm like, I need to submit a song, and I submitted Young Love, which was an amazing experience. I was on stage with singers that I had been admiring since I was young, and singers who have inspired me to continue music, such as Ira Roscoe. So for me, it was just an experience, a full-blown experience just to be there, you know. Like I was very honored to be there. Obviously I didn't take into consideration the competition at that point. I was too young to be thinking so far, like, but it was a great experience with Young Love. It was one of the favorites, so I was very honored. And then I took part with Bombshell, and I knew a bit more how the competition would go about. But this time I feel like, even since the song is so personal, that I'm not really looking so much into the competition side of it, but I want to show my message, and I hope everyone like it. Understand it.
Yeah. So yeah, now when we talk more about and you said that the songwriting process, that you took longer and you put more effort on writing alone. What inspired you to write this song, and what are your inspirations and the artists that you look up to when you write music?
I listen to a lot of ballads and a lot of different genres, so I take inspiration from anything and everything. Alone came about, as I was saying. I was having a songwriting session with Sean Farrugia, and we were the writer of the song, and we're thinking about what to write, and we're playing a few chords, and we're like, and I had just passed through this thought that, like, I'm feeling like, you know, like no one's understanding me, and that's the inspiration of Alone, basically. So it was literally a first-hand experience. So it's a very emotional and personal message as well.
Yeah. So as we all know that MESC 2023 is already underway, and your performance will be aired next Friday on the 20th of January. And for that, we know that you couldn't do any staging, lighting, or anything, any kind of choreography, or literally just standing and singing to the camera, which I think this will really work on your favor for going through the semi-final, as songs that are more upbeat. It's a little bit weird to see them in this kind of setting, but ballads are easier to perform in this way.
And the song.
What, sorry?
There's a lot of focus on the voice and the songs.
Yeah, that's the most important. But talking more about the semi-final and the final, which the staging will be different and the stage will be bigger, and you can do like a whole performance. What can we expect for that? And then lining or dress, everything.
Not everything's totally planned yet, so I don't have much to reveal. However, I think the show, the stage and the show is what makes Eurovision song as well. So there is a lot of focus on the show in itself, the lighting, visuals and everything, the movement. Even since it's a slow song, it's a ballad. So I think the smart movements are what would make it special, you know. Yes, and the pretty dress. I like dressing up, so.
Yes. Yeah, it's super nice dress. Okay. And if you were going to win MESC 2023 and go to Eurovision, would you keep the performance similar, or you adjust it to the bigger stage? Or I know that you can even change the song. Sometimes Malta does it, like Malta, they love changing the song after it wins. So would you consider changing it if they ask you, or you will really, your dream will be to perform this song at Eurovision with this message?
Obviously, my dream is to perform this song on the big stage. It's, here in Malta, actually, we already have a really big stage and a really nice stage this year. So I'm hoping that the same show will be, if I end up winning, will be the same in Liverpool on a bigger scale, maybe. Yes, but it's a really nice stage this year. So I'm very excited to perform if I get to pass to the semifinals. So yes.
Okay, nice.
You are amongst big names in Malta, such as Aidan and Brooke. How did you feel about the competition this year of MESC?
We're all colleagues, we're all very great friends. I've known Aidan since I was very young. We started singing together when we were like 10, I think. We were in the same television program, so that's where I got to know Aidan. And Brooke, I think I knew her even before, when I was around 7 or 8. She was like an older sister to me. We're in the same course, we're in the same singing course, and she used to take care of me. So we're all very close here in Malta. So it doesn't feel like they don't feel like competition. They feel like friends that we're just in it just to we all work hard for it. We all want the same dream, obviously, but we're all here to support each other and to be there for each other.
Nice.
Yeah. And do you watch Eurovision normally? And you have any favorite acts from Malta or other countries at the years?
Yes, I watch Eurovision every year. Obviously, I'm a massive fan. Malta's always my favorite entry for sure. I need to support the country, you know. Yes, but I love Sweden's entries almost every year, so I'm always excited to watch their national finals as well. Yes, but I think my favorites from Malta have to be Destiny. I love Destiny. She's a very friend.
Yeah.
We actually did the collaboration together, and it was very nice.
I saw that you recorded Skin Deep with all the Eurovision superstars.
Yes,
like, Destiny, Michela, and who else was there?
Gaia.
Gaia, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
So nice.
Because we're friends, and it's made so much sense to collaborate together when we're thinking of doing collaboration around Skin Deep. It was a very nice experience with them because we're all kind of same age, so we get along very well. And it was exciting as well, knowing that people enjoyed it, and it was something different for people to watch and to hear.
Yeah, it's crazy because Malta, being such a small country, like you have a great talent in the islands, and they are always one of my favorite countries in Eurovision. Like I'm actually friends, and I talk a lot with both Destiny and Michela. Like because for them I watched the whole process from X Factor, so it was like more more I felt more bound to them because of this, closer to see them the progression. So yeah, and then you said that you are a Euro fan, so you follow Melfest. You said that Melodifestivalen from Sweden. Are there other national finals that you follow normally, or?
In finals, no, but I do follow like who won to see who will be taking part. So yes, I know this year there are some artists already confirmed. Belgium won yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So
You watched it yesterday?
No, I didn't watch it. I was out. But we'll watch it soon because I'm curious to know. I know there's a very pretty girl as well taking part, competing for a country which I forgot. No,
Kirel. Israel.
He's beautiful. I've been following her on TikTok, and then I realized she's representing her country for Eurovision. I'm like, what?
Yeah. No, she's amazing. She's a superstar. I mean.
Yes.
Yeah. No, this year is an interesting one. Like there are lots of great songs in different countries, so it's gonna be one to watch. And yeah, I'm from Spain. Like, do you like any songs from Spain, or you remember any Spanish songs? Or
yes, and I really love the junior one as well, the junior Eurovision one. Yes, as well, the one they took part in this year.
This year. Yeah, Carlos. He was really cute. Yeah,
and last year's, we can't forget last year's entry, which was
Chanel.
One of my favorites for sure, and I still hear it, and it's on a repeat nonstop. And her moves are incredible.
Yeah, in Spain we are really proud of her, and yeah, we don't think we will get better than that anytime. But
she was amazing. She was amazing.
Yeah, she raised the bar really high, so the standard. So
yes. Agreed.
So yeah, I think we can finish the interview here. It's been great having you, and thank you so much for your time. You were really kind with us, and we wish you all the best for it's already recorded, but for the quarterfinal, and then we sure that you will make it to the semifinals. So we wish you the best for the final and the final, and hope to see you hopefully in Liverpool. In May. And yeah, if you have a message for our Spanish audience or international audience, we are Spain Eurovision Info. So if you want to send a message for your fans, that would be so great. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. For all the Eurovision fans, I'm very happy to be here at MESC this year. It's a very great experience, and I can't wait for you to hear alone and to get the message. And I hope to hear your comments about it, and I hope you like it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Grazie. Okay.